to my channel. I'm Amanda, and this week I'm gonna be doing like a little get to know me. I found like a cute little questionnaire on the interwebs, so I'm gonna answer those questions for you guys so you guys get to know me a little bit better. And then next week I'm gonna do another unsolved true crime case. I haven't found one that I want to do yet, so if you have recommendations, please let me know. But yeah, I'm excited nonetheless. Anyways, let's get into it and start doing makeup and stuff. I got a new desk, so all my makeup is very accessible, so I will not be reaching down to get my makeup, and I'm so excited for that. Also, I have to figure out where I'm gonna put you guys. I don't like it there, but I don't know where else to put it. Let me show you though, because I'm just so excited. So this is the desk. So I've got school stuff going on over here, and then I've got and then I've got makeup stuff going on over here. This is the little questionnaire that we're going to be doing. So I don't know where to put you guys. I had you up here, but I didn't. So you're gonna stay here for now, and we will discuss other places for you to go later. Anyways, okay, so it's coming up with ads. We don't want ads, sorry. Okay, so one of the questions is, what's your favorite way to spend a day off? Honestly, I only have one day off a week, and I use it to do schoolwork now that I'm back in school. I am going for my master's to be a board certified behavioral analyst. Say that 3 times fast. So I don't have a day off, but I guess if I did, so on Sundays I do go get a massage. Not every Sunday, every other Sunday. And then I like to go to like coffee shops and just read or write. I am writing a novel right now, so I guess that's what I like to do on my days off. Just relax, chill. It's kind of nice that my day off is Sunday, because I don't know, Sunday fun day. Everyone has Sunday off, so it's kind of nice. I do also spend it with my siblings, so we'll go out and do something fun. Yeah. Okay, next question. What is the best vacation you ever took and why? So the best vacation I ever took was, this is so hard because I have so many good ones. Like, a few years ago, my family and all my siblings and I went to Disneyland, and that was so much fun. We had a blast. You know, the happiest place on the earth, so of course we had fun. But my next favorite, I don't know, it's so hard because I hate to pick a trip that I took not with my family, but actually my top favorite was probably, I spent a month in Europe 2 summers ago, yeah, and 3 summers ago maybe, but we went to Spain, Italy, and Portugal, and my absolute favorite place there was Cinque Terre, Italy, which stands for, or means, the 5 villages. And so there are like 5 villages off the coast. It's just like so beautiful there. If you ever get a chance to go to Italy, definitely go to Cinque Terre. It's literally the best. We went to Barcelona, we went to Madrid, Sevilla, which was gorgeous. In Portugal, we went to Lisboa, and I always forget this little town or village, I guess, that we went to, but they had like a huge cave that you could swim to. That was fantastic. Yeah, I have a vlog on it, so go watch it if you're interested. But yeah, that was my favorite trip. Okay, where's the next place on your travel bucket list and why? So I've been dying to go to France. So I heard that Paris wasn't like the best place in the entire world, but that like the villages around it are awesome. So that's next on my bucket list. I was actually supposed to go there this summer, but COVID happened, and also I broke my hand in an ATV accident. So I could not go on that trip, which made me really sad. But yeah, so that's next on my bucket list. I also just want to take a weekend and go like literally anywhere. Well, somewhere with a beach, really. But yeah, that's what I want to do next, because sis hasn't been on a plane in probably like a year, and that's not cool. I used to go somewhere like every 6 months, so not having been on a plane in like that long, it's crushing my soul. That's okay though. Okay. Let's see. What was the last thing you read? The last thing I read was well, so because my major when I was in undergraduate school was English literature, I read like several books at one time. I try to not, but I just get so bored of reading one book, so I'll just read the other book, even if they're like really good books. But the last book I read was I'll Be Gone in the Dark by Michelle McNamara, and she's a journalist, and she talks about not Jeffrey Dahmer. I just was listening to a podcast about him, the Golden State Killer. And so that's what that book is about. And then I also read Christy Agatha's Dead Man's Folly, which was really good. I love all of Agatha Christie's books, so check her out if you're into a little like mystery that's not true crime. Okay, I don't know what palette I should use today. I have too many to choose from, and I don't even have a lot like compared to other makeup gurus. I think I'm gonna use this one again. I feel like I use it every time I'm on here, but too bad. Okay. Next question. Oh, I also read Harry Potter. And I'm on Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. So, yeah. Okay. What was the last TV show you binge watched? Okay. If you guys have not seen Bridgerton, you have to watch that. It's literally so good. I love that show so much. It's like, it's everything. It's like adventure, love, and it's also an alternative reality. Nope. It's an alternative history. So like people of color have like actual standing, which I think is awesome. So definitely go watch that show. It's amazing. And I got people at work hooked on it. I got my parents hooked on it. Ooh, it is so good. So good. Go check that out. Go watch that. That's the last thing I binged watch. And I'm binge watching New Girl right now because I saw a TikTok and someone said that in every episode a bear is referenced, and so far it's true. Well, I didn't see it in the first and second episode, but starting with the third episode, so far it's true. A bear is referenced. It's crazy. Like, what? Who would think? Okay. Are you into podcasts or do you only listen to? Typically, I'll listen to a podcast. And let me just list all of the podcasts I'm listening to because y'all need to know and you need to get on the bandwagon. Okay, so I listen to Big Important Conversations by Haley Hoffman, and she talks about the law of attraction and like success and just all kinds of really fun stuff. So go listen to her. I listen to What We Said podcast, and they by JC Marie Smith and Chelsea J. Curtis, and they are like hilarious and so positive. They talk about success and like ownership and like business. I can't talk. They talk about business and all kinds of good stuff. They also, like, every once in a while will ask you to submit stories, and then they share the stories, and man, do people come through. These stories are hilarious. Like, embarrassing stories, first date stories, like, they're the best. So funny. Go listen to that one. Crime Junkie is a must with Ashley and Bridget, I think. I'm gonna be totally wrong. Hold on. Britt Praywat and Ashley Flowers. Go listen to them. They're really good. They do a bunch of unsolved, so I'll probably get my next case from them, honestly. They're amazing. Okay, and then The Murder Squad with Paul Holes and Billy Jensen. I don't know why I always forget his name so bad, because I love him. He actually has a book out that I really want to read. So yeah, I listen to them. And then obviously I listen to My Favorite Murderer, because they are so funny and hilarious and I love them. With Georgia Hardstark and Karen Kilgariff. They are hilarious. I love them. So yeah, go listen to some podcasts. They're honestly so good. Like, I know people are like, oh, podcasts, boring, hearing people talk. Like, no, they're so good. Also, if you have more podcast recommendations, put them down below. I am always looking for new stuff to listen to. Do you have a favorite holiday? Yeah. It's definitely Thanksgiving. I freaking love Thanksgiving. Everyone says like, oh, Christmas is the best, and I'm like, nah, I could go without Christmas, to be completely honest. I am a Thanksgiving girl. I love Thanksgiving. Because it's like, you still get that family time and everything, and like, all that junk, but like, no stress about gifts and, ugh. I don't know. Anyways, okay. If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? This question is always so hard for me because I'm a Gemini and I get really bored easily. So I don't, like, if I had to eat one food for the rest of my life, even if it was my favorite food, which is spaghetti and watermelon or pizza, like, I would get sick and tired of it and then I would just starve. Like, I even now go weeks without eating my favorite foods just because I'm tired of it. But I don't know, I guess some people are different. How old were you when you had your first celebrity crush, and who was it? So I was probably like, I don't know, 10, 11, I don't know, 12, I don't know. But my first celebrity crush was Josh Hutcherson in Bridge to Terabithia. Like, come on, guys. And then he was in To Kill a Mockingbird, and I just like, I thought I had died and gone to heaven. Like, he is just so cute. I wish he wasn't married because I'd comfort him. That's so funny. Okay. I'm over here cracking myself up, guys. Okay. All right. What's one thing that can instantly make your day better? Honestly, like the smallest things. Like I'm such a cheese ball. I love like when people, like when I used to work at a cafe or at the clothing store I worked at, I used to just love when like someone I knew would come visit. Like honestly, instantly my day was better. Like I deal with all these shitty customers and then my peeps would come visit me and it would just make me so much better. I love when people, honestly, like when people check up on me, like, and people check up on me a lot just because I have such like a resting bitch face. So people think that I'm not okay, but really I am. But honestly, like even when I am okay, like it's a good question. Like just check up on your friends, guys. Just be like, hey, how are you doing? How can I assist you better? What can I do as your friend? Of course, you have to be like in a good positive place to do that for your friends, but it's a good thought. And it's honestly sometimes like even if they can't do anything, like it's just the thought that counts. Okay, guys? Just check up on your friends. They need it. Also, like just like a solid funny video or TikTok, like I'm set for the day. I'm rejuvenated. Also just like my friends or like my family and stuff, like just seeing them rejuvenates me. I don't know, like laughter, all that good stuff. You know, that's just what makes my day better. And sometimes like when I can't get any of that other stuff, just buying myself an iced coffee. Also practicing gratitude, like, will make me feel better too. Like just being like, oh my gosh, I'm so thankful for this desk. I'm so thankful for this makeup palette. Like just being thankful and being like, dang, I'm already set. Like what else more do I need? You know? Sorry, my phone's going off. Okay, next question. Do you have any pet peeves? Yes, I do. You know what my pet peeve is? When people don't communicate properly. Like, if you're mad at me, freaking tell me. No reason to beat around the bush, guys. Like, let's just be honest. Also, like, if you're, like, tell me, like, what, like, I just need to know. I can't read minds, guys. And if you do read minds, please let me know, like, what people are thinking, because people aren't honest and it drives me insane. Like, I just hate it. Another pet peeve of mine is, like, I just hate when people don't clean up after themselves. Like, at work, we work with kids and people will just, like, not make their clients, like, clean up, which sometimes, like, yes, is age appropriate, but honestly, like, it's like, you could be like, pick up that one block and then you pick up the rest of the blocks and put them away. Clean up, guys. Also, a really big pet peeve of mine is, like, when people are obnoxiously loud with their, like, bodily fluids or, like, bodily functions. Like, when people chew loud or they're like like, don't just don't. If you're gonna do that around me, you're probably gonna get smacked. Just saying. I hate that stuff. Moving on. Okay. Which meal is your favorite? Definitely breakfast. Like, I like all breakfast foods. Biscuits and gravy. Like, just a breakfast scramble. Like, toast, sausage, eggs, and all of it. I like all of it. Waffles, pancakes, cinnamon rolls. I could eat breakfast. Okay, if I could eat one thing for the rest of my life, it would be breakfast. That's all I'm saying. That means I have access to a lot of things, okay? Okay. What do you do on your commute to and from work? Listen to music or podcasts. Okay, what's your favorite season and why? I feel like my favorite season is summer. And it's just because, like, I'm such an outdoor person. Like, I don't like to be inside. I like to be outside, and I don't like to be cold. So, I would much prefer to go outside, spend my day outside, and have fun. I also like to do a lot of summer activities, like camping, riding four-wheelers and stuff, and hiking, I guess, sometimes. I have to be in the mood for hiking, to be completely honest. Swimming pools are always fun. All that good stuff. I like all of it. All of it's my jam. I just love summer. The mood's better. Everyone's happier. No one's freaking cold. I think that's why I want to move. I want to move to a beachy area or where it's like warm all the time. I'm not a huge snow person. I've gotten to love it a little more. But yeah, I'm thinking about moving when I graduate. So if you live in a beachy area, let me come visit so I can come see what it's like there. Yeah, I've been thinking about going to Florida. So if, like, cause one, it's beachy and it's nice there, and also I heard their beaches are better than California. Also they're like, so the therapy I provide is called ABA, and it stands for Applied Behavioral Analysis. And their ABA, I hate when it cuts me off in the middle of my sentence, but their ABA centers there are like best in the world, and it's also where like kind of ABA got started. So they got the hookup over there. Yeah. So let me know what you think about Florida if you've ever been there or lived there. Okay, next question. Is there any product you couldn't live without? Probably mascara or chapstick. Chapstick is so essential, but mascara, like, I feel like I could just wear mascara and go on with my day and be fine and be like, I am a queen. Okay, I'm a queen with just mascara on. So that's my choice. Okay, how do you take your coffee? It depends, because I will take it frou-frou, but I don't like the taste of creamer. So I will not put creamer like in my coffee, I guess. I will put like syrups, like vanilla or caramel or like that kind of thing. So like if I get a latte or something, like I'll add flavor to it. Excuse me. But when I make coffee at home, like I make pour overs and I don't put anything in them. Like my coffee's just black. I like my coffee like my soul. Okay, anyways, moving on. Okay, if you could have an exotic animal as a pet, what would it be? Definitely a panda. I would have a panda in a heartbeat, guys. I love pandas. They're so cute and chubby, and like, I just love them so much. And they're like calm and centered, and I just love that so much. And also, like, growing up, my mom always called me Manda Panda, so that's my nickname. I actually was a nanny like a few years ago, and the kid that I was nannying for could never remember my name. He was little. Oh, also I have a panda tattoo sitting in a cup with a puzzle piece because that's for autism awareness, and I love coffee and I love pandas. He's so cute. Anyways, yeah, so I lost my train of thought. Oh, so my little kid that I was a nanny for could never remember my name, and so I was like, it's like Manda Panda, and then he never called me Manda, he just called me Panda. So from now on, I'm Panda and forever always will be. Like, I just love it. I love pandas, what can I say? Okay, I'm a big cuddly bear. Okay. Let's see. What is your most prized possession and why? Can I have two? I have two. I'm gonna have two. Okay, so the first one is, I was published in a literary journal, and I have like a copy of the one I was published in. So that is one of my prized possessions. My other prized possession is, when I was in high school, my best friend committed suicide, and at her wedding, not funny, don't laugh. At her funeral, her mom gave me a box with like some of the things that we used to do together and some like pictures of us, and like she had given her a necklace, and then, or she had bought her a necklace but she never got the chance to give it to her because she lived with her dad. So she gave me that. So I have that box, and that's my other prized possession, is that box, because it's just like my childhood in a nutshell, and I love it. I love it. Okay. What would be the first thing you would do if you won the lottery? Well, first of all, no, I don't think I would quit my job just because I love it so much. That's so lame. Who loves their job that much? You win the lottery and you're like, I'm gonna keep working. But I really do feel like I'm making a difference in children's lives. Okay. I would definitely invest it. Invest part of it, and then I think I would buy a house probably and a new vehicle. That's what I would do. And then I would put money away for a college fund for my siblings. That's what I would do. Yep. And then I'd also I would also buy a jet and be like, peace out, I'm going on a vacation for a very long time. If I'm being honest. So yeah, that's what I would do. Okay. Alright, next up is career. I hope you guys are ready because I could go on and on. Okay. What's your favorite thing about your current job? My favorite thing is that, like, literally I'm changing lives. I'm making children, like, I'm making it accessible for them to live in our society. Yeah. I don't know. And I'm also making it way easier for their parents to live with them, to be completely honest. Yeah, that's what I love about my job. Is that I feel like I'm actually making a difference. So, what's a career highlight you're most proud of? Honestly, like, okay, so when I first started at my job, I had a client and he was 3 years old, and he, like, didn't talk very much and was not potty trained, all that good stuff that they usually come to us with. And I got him full sentence manding, which is asking questions like, can I have that? I want the toy. like that kind of thing. Just communicate with him. And also we got him potty trained, and we got his behaviors down, so he was just doing awesome. And then the pandemic happened, and we all got switched to new clients, and yeah, all that not fun stuff. But it's fine because I have a new client now, several new clients now, and yeah, I love them all equally. Okay. Do you think you'll stay in your current gig for a while? Yes, I will, just because I'm going to school to be basically a supervisor of what I'm doing now. And so it would be stupid to leave. Just, it would. Okay. Also, it's like what I want to do for the rest of my life, so. Does your job make you feel happy and fulfilled? And I would be like, yeah, otherwise I wouldn't work there anymore. Like literally previous jobs that I have not liked, I stay there like max of 6 months, like almost to a year. But then I'm like, I'm outie. I'm not happy. So yeah. Okay, how would your 10-year-old self react to your current job? And I think as a 10-year-old, I would be like, that is dope AF. You are a superhero. Superhero. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Actually, as a 10-year-old, I was really shy, so I'd probably be like, oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah, that's what I would do. Okay. Next question when I'm done patting. Okay. Gotta get that shimmer, shimmer. What's the worst job you've ever had? Oh, the worst job I ever had was when I was 16, I worked at Wendy's and I lasted 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I hated that job. I was like, peace the F out. I'm out. That was the worst job I ever had. What's my favorite part of the workday? Saying goodbye to my children. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry guys, I'm distracted. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. My favorite part of the workday is probably like seeing joy in my clients' eyes, like when they finally like do something they're supposed to be doing and I reward them and like praise them for it. That's probably the best part. Let's see. When will you know you've made it? Probably when I get to open my own school or clinic. I've always had a dream, like from a young age, that I wanted to open my own school or a clinic for children with special needs. So that's probably when I've been like, yeah, I've made it. I can now die a happy person. Yeah. Okay. Do you have a work best friend? Yes, I do. Well, I have several of them. We have to be like this, you know, like you have to be there for one another. Okay. When you started your current job, what most surprised you? What most surprised me was, I think probably like, so what happened was I had a current job and I was like, I just need to be back with kids. Like I need to be working with kids because I kind of fell off the path of like working with kids, and I was like, that really taught me that like it's where I needed to be. So my mom worked in like the billing part of the company I currently work for, and she was like, yeah, they're always hiring like behavior therapists. And I was like, okay, for kids with autism. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So I applied, and I was like, yeah, I'll probably like really like it, but I'll probably go back to school to be a special ed teacher, because that's like where I really need to be. And honestly, like, I just like didn't think that I was gonna love my job as much as I do. And yeah, I like fell in love with it, and now my whole career is like gonna be shaped around ABA therapy and stuff. Like, yeah, I'm just so excited. I love it. I love my job so much. Okay, how do you deal with work stress? Don't even get me started on how stressful my job is, but honestly, like, what I do most is so when a client is in behavior, and like if they're just like hitting you and punching you and kicking you, or they're like screaming in front of the entire center, and like they're just causing all this unnecessary drama, like I go home and I laugh about it. Because there's no other way that you can just like stay calm and work around it, I guess, without being like, I got this, it's hilarious, I can't wait till that phase is over though. But like, our kids do some pretty funny stuff to get our attention, and so that's what I do. And I like come home and I watch like things, like I envelop myself. That's not the word. I find things and I soak myself in those things that make me happy. So that's what I do. That's how I deal with it. Who are you closest to and why? This is so hard, but that's why I chose this question, because I have a different relationship with each of my parents and my siblings. So my mom and dad divorced when I was 2. So, and then they went off and like married other people and had kids with them. So from my mom and my stepdad, I have a sister, and she's the closest in age to me. And we have our own relationship, just because like we grew up together mostly, so I feel like that's what brings us close together. And then my dad and stepmom had 2 kids together, and you mainly see them on this channel. My other sister doesn't like to be on camera. We're trying to change that about her. We're like, you're beautiful and gorgeous and you're amazing, so you need to show yourself. But yeah, mainly my younger siblings are on this channel, and that's what this channel was originally about, was them. But I'm not always accessible to them, just because I do live on my own, and I have work and school and adult boring things that they don't care about, which is totally fine. But I have a relationship with each of them, and I think working with kids, like, they've helped me work with kids, and also like it makes my relationship better with them that I work with kids, because I know how to relate to them, and also like they help me relate to my clients better. I've always been a kid person, and it helped like that. Like when I was 10, my little sister was born, Emmy, and so like we've always had a bond. And I'm kind of like, I would think that I was kind of like a mentor to her, but also I'm there like if she needs to like do something fun and like cool and young with, because I'm cool, guys, okay? My brother said so. Okay. Yeah, so like that's the relationship we have, is like a mentorship, but also like big sister thing, you know, like when you have like a big sister in a sport, like they're there for advice and stuff, but also like to do cool stuff with you. Yeah, that's what we have going on. And with my little brother, like, I'm just down to get rough and crazy with him. Like, that's what we're there for. That's what I'm there for, is like to just be that cool big sister that, oh, my eye, I poked myself in the eye. To do big cool things with him. So like we go to ride race cars, like not real race cars. That day will come, but no, there's like this place, like go-karts, basically race go-karts. What else do we like to do? He really wants me to take him to the mountains in the snow, but those roads just closed, so we'll have to do that next winter. We like to go to like trampoline worlds and like sky zones and things like that. Yeah, we like to go, he loves to go like dirt bike riding and ATV riding, and that's how I broke my hand, was he was driving. We have like a little 2-seater, and he was like, I want to drive, and I was like, okay, cool, yeah, whatever. And it was totally not his fault. It was a freak accident. But yeah, we crashed. We hit like a dip in the ground, and he lost control of the wheel. So like we hit it, and it like jerked the wheel this way, and he like tried to like overcorrect, and it flipped the ATV on its side, and it like, I was holding on to it like this, and it landed on my hand, and I broke my hand. So that's why, like, if you ever see me doing my makeup and stuff, like, I have scars because there was like a huge gash here, and then it was broken right here. So I have like surgical scars. Yeah, but still, like, we had fun, so that's all that matters, I guess. But yeah, that's the type of relationship we have. He also says that my house is really fun, but I think it's just because I let him do whatever. Like, I don't even have cool stuff here. Like, I'm poor, so I don't know. But yeah, and he likes to show me like cool science things that he learned on YouTube or whatever, and I let him do it. Like, we play with fire and stuff. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, like, if you met all my parents, that's me in a nutshell. Because I had step-parents from such a young age, like, I also have some of their behaviors, and I would like to think that I got the best of like all of them, to be completely honest. Like, because I'm like, I'm kind of like everything. I'm the whole package. I'm the whole package. And I have a funny story to tell you guys. Okay, so I was dating this guy, and we were out to breakfast, and I was like, hey, if you go to the store, will you buy me this thing because I need a new one? And I was like, but make sure it's under this certain amount. And he was like, yeah, sure, but I'm gonna buy you whatever I buy you because I wear the pants in this relationship. I straight up left that fool at the restaurant, and my work best friend told me, girl, you are an absolute queen. And I was like, yeah, I'm the whole package, but also I feel like that's why I can't keep a boyfriend, because if you're literally not the slightest bit perfect, you out, honey, you out. Okay, I'm done hyping myself up. I'm gonna feel my ego too much. Moving on. Would you rather someone be honest and hurt your feelings, or lie to protect them? Honestly, 100% hurt my feelings. If I'm doing something you don't like, then tell me. Like, we're here to better ourselves, and so like, tell me you're hurting that I'm hurting you. Like, be honest. This is my thing. Like, I feel like we're so bad as a society about communicating our feelings, and like, I don't know, just be honest. Like, quit beating around the bush. Just be honest. What's a relationship deal breaker for you? Toxic masculinity. This is a partnership, honey. This is not, no. We are not playing this game. We are equal. And if you don't freaking believe that, you out. Go find your trophy wife. Good luck though, because there's very few of them now. Okay. Do you live by any piece of advice or motto? And the answer is yes. When I was 19, 20-ish, something happened to me and my dad gave me a piece of advice, and that was that all your feelings are related back to love. So like, you feel betrayed because you loved that person. You feel sad because something happened to you that wasn't love, basically. He explained it way better than I do, but I live by that, because now if I'm feeling a certain way, it's because of my own personal thing. And like, yes, like the world takes good people, and you have to be like a good person and a kind person to like everyone, because otherwise we would just all be terrible people. But like, in reality, like if I feel a certain way about something, or like a certain thing that someone said or whatever, then like I have to think about like, why does it make me feel that way? And then it's just kind of like a huge cycle, because like, what if I said something that hurt them? But it's like, what if I was like, it's because I'm hurt inside. If you had the opportunity to be immortal, would you take it? And the answer is no. Like, could you imagine, like, okay, people on average live to like, what? I don't know, 70, 80 at this point. I just can't imagine what else would you need to do after that point. I mean, maybe I would need eternity to travel to every country, but people do it all the time now. I just don't think I need that long. No, I'd definitely be bored at some point. Okay. Imagine all the people you would meet though. That would be so cool. I love meeting new people. Like from other countries and stuff, like. And just imagine like all of the people that have touched my life, and then all of the people that I've touched in their life. Like, could you imagine doing that for eternity? I know I'm right. Okay, anyways, this is probably the longest video I've ever done. I might have to cut some stuff out. But anyways, okay, come back next week for a true crime unsolved case. I will see you all beauties later. I love you all so much.